So finding the demographics of your potential buyers is actually a very, very easy thing to do. You just need to follow this step by step. What I've done is I've laid it out in steps. The first thing you need to do is you need to enter your general keyword. And you basically need to figure out, okay, what are you promoting, whether it's your own product or an affiliate product. And then from there, you need to think of the general keyword. Fortunately, you don't have to do keyword research in this case. In this case, I am promoting a product that deals with ultimate frisbee. It's a pretty general keyword. Next, you're going to need to find the location of the person. Basically, where are these people hiding out? We're going to use Google Trends to do that. Then you need to figure out the person's demographics, which we'll use Quantcast. But before we can use Quantcast, we need to figure out the top sites in that niche. So we're going to use Alexa.com. Fortunately, all of this is free. All the tools are free and very easy to use. So the general keyword in this case is ultimate frisbee. So we're going to use that in this example. Then you're going to want to go use Google Trends to find the location. It's located at google.com/trends. And then all you have to do is enter that general keyword here. You want to be as general as possible, and the reason why I start with general keywords is because Google Trends doesn't have all the data for every single keyword. So you definitely want to start with a general keyword, which is what I found. You click on Search Trends, and then as you can see here, it shows you pretty much the regions starting from the highest region. So Ultimate Frisbee is pretty popular in Canada, Singapore, then the United States. And then of course it lists all the cities here. What I generally like to do is I like to start with a country or a city or wherever. And since I'm in the United States, I'm going to go ahead and choose United States. If you're in a different country, you can do that as well. But I'm just going to do this usually as a test. So as I can see, sub-region wise, we've got Maine, Oregon, Wisconsin, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Minnesota, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste that here. I don't have to worry about this. It doesn't have to look nice. Alright, so that was step number 2. Step number 3 is to find the top sites for that specific niche. And I found the easiest way to do that is just by going to Alexa.com. And then take the same general keyword and then copy that into the search box. Click on search, and then what I want you to do is basically visit the top 2 or 3 sites. I mean, if the top site works already, that's great already. Okay, so what I'm going to do is basically copy this over here. UPA.org, just check to make sure it says Ultimate Players Association. UKUltimate.com. For me right now, I'm not really worried about location. I'm just not concerned, but I'm just trying to do research on the top sites. So what is Ultimate.com is another site. Okay, so once you have picked the top 3 or top 1, whatever works, then you can go to Quantcast.com. So Quantcast.com. Now you can enter the URLs that you have found. In this case, I'm going to enter upa.org. I'm going to open up 2 more tabs just so I have a little more research to go by. And type in that, UKUltimate.com, and what is Ultimate.com as well. Let's see if this works. So that didn't really show anything there. These 2 sites do, however. And because of they're at the top of Alexa.com, of course you're going to get a lot more data. Alright, so summary, monthly traffic, they don't have that, but they do have traffic in terms of demographics. Okay, great. Alright, so US demographics, male 62%, female 38%. So you can make it available to both male and female. And then age group, now that we know male female about 13 to 34, you can target both of these. But if you're thinking, okay, well, alright, how much do these people earn? Okay, 45% have kids. It's about half and half. Okay, they're earning about 35% are earning about 30 to 60K or 100,000 or more. That's good. That tells me that that market is actually pretty profitable. And it's mainly college and graduate students, which I don't know. But anyways, that's the demographics there. I can go down here and compare that. And just as the other side, it sounds like it's mostly males, but there's a lot of females at play as well. 60% have kids. In this case, 45% have kids. What I'm doing is basically comparing. And that's why I say do two sites. If you can do two sites, you can compare them both and see if they're about similar. That means you're probably on the right track. Okay, so once you've done that, you have pretty much gotten all the demographics. And as you can see, within less than 5 minutes, I was able to figure out the location. I was able to figure out the demographics, the age, the gender, things like that. Now we can move on to the next video.